stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you.
帰ってきたのね。帰ってきたの。
入れてくれた。
お客様お帰りです。ありがとうございました。すみません。
うわ、すげえ。大福、生大福だ。食いきれねえ、一人で。
全部あんこ入ってる。
すごい。食べてみたらいちごです。多分あんこ入ってるけど。
入ってないかも。甘いもん買わなくてよかったね。なんでそっち向いてる。ティッシュこれなの。
Told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second. moment forever, so I can hold you in my arm. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. You will grow up in the blink of an eye and move out and beyond your own. But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
ツーリングバイカーたちが
言ってあげた。わあ、今日晴れてよかった。高田見た？今めっちゃでかかった。
よかったね。ここなんかすごいね。丸っこいね、石が。
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arm. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can.
それは突然のことだった。
Monday morning blues. I open my eyes and I'm greeted by a cute little smile. The world is new with you by my side. Everything is beautiful. Tuesday afternoon, I'm calling you home just to hear your voice on the phone. I think of you and I'm not alone. You are everything under the sky so blue. I found my piece of heaven. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, life is a bliss. Waking up with you in my arms, I've got it all. Nothing's
そうなの？
Everything is beautiful. Sunday morning snooze with breakfast in bed. And I listen to the song in my head. It sings of you and the things that you do. 'Cause you're everything under the sky so blue. I found my piece of heaven. Spending my days with you. You are my piece of heaven.
自分でつける感じ。
Monday morning blues. I open my eyes and I'm greeted by a cute little smile. The world is new with you by my side. Everything is beautiful. Tuesday afternoon, I'm calling you home. Just to hear your voice on the phone, I think of you, and I'm not alone. You are everything under the sky so blue.
飼育してるんだ。
Monday morning blues. I open my eyes and I'm greeted by a cute little smile. The world is new with you by my side. Everything is beautiful. Tuesday afternoon, I'm calling you home. Just to hear your voice on the phone, I think of you, and I'm not alone. You are everything under the sky so blue. I found my piece of heaven. Spending my days with you. You are my piece of heaven. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, life is a bliss. Waking up.
ガタガタガタガタって始める冊子感じになってる冊子。そうじゃない冊子。それ
see you there, your feathers on the ground. Your eyes are heavy with the weight of the world. What's in a life you never could afford. Even if you never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound. To rise above these crowds, stuck in the dust of the life that you find.